Good morning. Okay, right hand. Right hand controls the rhythm, right? And that's where the strumming comes from, and that's where the counting schemes come from. You can literally take a pencil and tap it on the desk here and hear a rhythm. One and two and three and four and no rhythm. One, two, three and four and now it's got a rhythm to it. One, two and four and one, two and four and one, two, three and four and one, two and three, four and. So just by tapping a pencil against a desk or your head, you can hear rhythm, right? Clapping, all of that stuff. So the same thing happens with your right hand. So I'm adjusting each time. Now, what I'm really doing is I'm just allowing my hand to hit or to miss. And when you're counting and you want to count so you know where you're at, one, two, three, four, go down and comes up. So I can do one and two and three, four, one and two, three and four, one and two and three and four, and one, two and four and. Notice I'm not changing chords yet. I'm sitting on one chord. I'm trying to make sure I keep my focus over here. Now, my teacher thought it was best to do it with a mute because then you're not distracted by the chord. Now, I can agree with that, but I also like the idea of hearing the chord because we're trying to make music. So, whatever works best for you. Then go through your three chord progression. What three chords do we probably know best? G, C add 9, D? Okay. Now you've got those down. So what I want you to do is I want you to work on the other four keys. C, A, G, E, D. Caged. So in the key of A, 1, 4, 5, A, D, E. But let's make it interesting. Let's put the capo on at fret 4. I'm going to do A, D, E. And I'm going to do a completely different strumming pattern. Last time I don't remember what I did, but this time I'm going to do 1, 2, and 3, and 4 and I'm going to cycle through the chord progression twice. Ugh. And remember to finish on the key chord, the first chord you played, in that key A. Sounds completely different. Now, again, you're doing it to keep your interest up, but also to practice with the capo. You are going to be using the capo a lot. I didn't believe that. And then I realized it's true. I heard my old boss, who was my old teacher before that, sell a capo to one of his students once, saying, "You have your guitar, you have the strings, the next most important item is the capo." I thought, gee, that's a good sales tactic. Then I went in my room and I taught for the next 4 hours. And I realized, nope, he's right. You got your guitar, you got your strings. Next you need is the capo. We just constantly use the capo for a variety of reasons. Now I'm going to move the capo to 2, and this time instead of A, D, and E, I'm going to do D, G, and A, and I'm going to do 1, 2, and 4 and I'm going to do it 2 times for each chord and just cycle through once. D, G, A, 2 measures each, 1, 2, and 4 and. The other part about this video is this is the perfect way to practice. I'm actually going to I'm going to take the capo off completely, and I'm going to spend the next however long it takes going through the 5 keys: C, F, G, A, D, E, D, C, G, D, G, A, E, A, B7, and G, C, D. I'm going to start right in 4, 3, 2, 1. G. E. So E, A, B, 7, B7. D. It took me all of about 42 seconds. If your counter's going, you can see that. 42 seconds, and I practiced my 3 most important chords in my 5 most important keys. Looking for ways to find time to play, to get better. And that is a perfect example of it. Playing along with the video really helps, but just doing little things like that. Just spend a few minutes. You need a break from the video game. Pick up the guitar, run through your chord progressions. Takes about 40 seconds. Might take you a minute. I don't think so. You're not that slow at all. So little ways to find time to practice in between video games. Taking a break from school. It helps you with your schoolwork. We've talked about that. And I will see you soon. Thank you.